more games with the unions. We stick to the stock deal. And my involvement does not hurt Paulina.
You know, Jake, our objectives have always been the same. That's why we work so well together. Are they little partners?
Let's do it.
But it won't be easy. The list of proxy shareholders is top secret. It's always classified. Now, if we could tap into the Corey computer system. Now, I trust you have the access code.
I stood over Paulina's shoulder and memorized every number she put in.
Why, you little sneak.
Is that the other side? The side of Jake that I saw tonight?
I didn't say he was perfect.
None of us are. Good night, Paulina.
Watch what happens when a TV station goes in search of Seattle's most romantic man. Linda Evans stars in I'll Take Romance. And join us for CTV News with Lloyd Robertson tonight.
Object, Anderson. Look, the whole point of this game is to just see what other people's images are about you and know how that makes you feel.
Right.
Now, I think Kevin's gonna be governor of the state.
Oh, wow. Can you just see it? Lorna, the first woman to wear a halter top and a black leather mini skirt.
I don't think I'm going to be making it to the governor's mansion. Thank you so much.
You know, Anderson doesn't want political power or a mansion. I mean, all he really wants are 5 kids, a couple of sheepdogs, huh? Little farm with about 40 acres, and a wife who dresses like June Cleaver.
No. He's right about the farm and the dogs and the kids.
Oh, God!
Our lives were over. The air was running out in the cave. And we had one night to share something special before we died.
Dying had nothing to do with it. Dying was a perfect excuse you needed.
Come off it!
You were aching to destroy
excuse.
my marriage.
That's bull.
Ever since we were kids, you always wanted what I wanted. You could never fill your big brother's shoes, and that just galled the hell out of you. You got back to me, didn't you? You figured I'll just trash the most important thing in his life. I'll just ruin what he had with Victoria.
No, you ruined my life! Vicky loved me. And when you slept with her, you ruined the best part of my life. Get up!
I should have known you'd show up.
I was afraid you were gonna kill each other, Grant.
Come on, let's go home.
I have to make sure he's all right.
You don't need to worry about Ryan anymore. Come on. We're going home.
I'll be there. La 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 la.
Can't keep avoiding me.
I'm not avoiding you, Ian.
So I know why.
I feel like I've asked you to forgive me about 1,000,000 times, but this time I really mean it more than ever. Please, would you please pick up the phone? Ryan, I really need you. Don't shut me out.
Come on, I want to wipe the slate clean. I want a chance to get to know you.
God, I want to believe that.
And believe.
Ryan.
Circumstance and sea.
Senses.
You work for Ryan Harrison, right?
Yeah, I work at the Daily Grind.
Can you?
He knew right away how useful I was.
Can you get into his apartment?
Huh? Give me a week. He'll be in like Flynn.
Carl. The authorities may be convinced that you're dead, but I'm not. Come on, I'm not. Come on, give me a sign. Give me a sign that you're alive. Lorna! What in the hell are you doing? What are you doing in Carl's apartment?
Listen, I know a lot of stuff has happened with us, and I hope this will make up for some of that.
So is this the new Jake?
Yeah, who would believe I was this respectable, huh?
I just don't think a leopard loses its spots.
Brett, can I have one more time at bat? Sorry, Ryan. You're out. So, where were we?
Why do you keep looking at me like that?
I just there's something different about you tonight. And it's quite enchanting.
The price of Corey's stock keeps falling.
I can't get into specifics, but Rachel and Cass have a plan, and anyone who's thinking of taking over Corey is in for some pretty bad news. Excuse me.
Here's to a great evening.
So, what time does the ceremony start?
Oh, it shouldn't be too long.
Shall we go to our table?
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I wanted Ian to meet the guest of honor. Right behind you.
Oh, Donna, I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to go pick up an award.
Oh, yes, I heard about that. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good time?
Yes.
You had to think about that.
That's what I do.
Well, there's thinking, there's overthinking.
There's court, and then there's over court.
So, Ryan, did you get a chance to look over that material?
Briefly.
And?
I couldn't find a clue. We're no closer to finding the man Vicky saw. Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
All set?
Yeah.
So then Jake handed me a check, and well, now I said a few words. That's it.
She's just being modest. Every reporter in town was here tonight, and they fell all over each other just to get an interview with her.
Well, I'm sorry that I missed it.
Well, you're here now. That's all that counts.
Yes, I know. We have the rest of the night together to celebrate.
Great.
What do you say we get out of here?
Oh, that sounds great. I'm actually pretty exhausted.
Oh, yeah? Well, I hope you have enough energy left for me after all of this. Good night, you guys.
Good night, Dennis.
Good night.
Marlene.
Here, let me walk you out.
Oh.
Be back, honey.
So, Jake, are you happy? Are you kidding me? We are the new heroes of Bay City. No?
Good. Have all of the arrangements been made as per my request?
Of course.
Excellent. Now I shall need to exchange some foreign currency. It's been quite some time since I've been stateside.
Well, then let us be the first to welcome you back. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Well, I always find it interesting to combine the two. It's what my family love most about me.
Learns that Marge's son is involved with a teen gang after the boy is spotted in the film footage.
He's back to destroy all their lives.
I'm scared for myself.
Watch out.
It's what my family love most about me.
Carl's back on Another World, NBC Daytime.
I want to know all the comings and goings, everything that's happened in Bay City, and I want a particularly rich account of my favorite characters. Ryan. Lorna. Vicky Grant. Rachel Corey. Spencer Harrison. And indeed all the players in my newest theatrical offering. All of your questions will be answered very soon, Ito, in ways that will be hopefully amazing.
Maybe forgiving me was all that Sam could do. And when it came time to fight for our marriage, he didn't have any strength.
Why did you do it, Amanda?
Evan? I don't know. Maybe because we had so much in common. You know, I never planned it. Sometimes things just happen, you know?
Regrets?
Looking back, yes, of course I regret it. But at the time, it was what I wanted.
Even
Well, whatever it is that I did or didn't do, the result is still the same. My marriage has ended. I'm gonna miss my flight.
You sure you won't change your mind?
No. Thank you for listening.
Well, whatever it's worth, I don't think you're a failure at all. I think Sam's the one who's failed. He's failed to see what a wonderful person you really are.
Now I must focus my attention elsewhere. I have to deal with my own flesh and blood.
Envelope here. Keep in a safe place. It's Mac's handwriting. Where'd this come from? What the hell's going on here? What's this key?
I need to freshen up.
Felicia, wait a second. Maybe you should just sit down. Don't you think so, girls? You should
Yeah,
just sit
no,
down.
I really don't want to
You
sit
need
all
to just
day.
get off
I
your
don't want to
feet
be
for
a
a second.
burden on all of you.
Not a burden.
You're
What
a
do you?
mother. Now come over here.
Mother. I
Sit
mean, look
down.
at me. No, let me go.
Listen,
Please.
would you
We're
like
not
some
going
coffee or
anywhere.
something?
Well, you're not that bad. And I knew you'd come around eventually.
I did. You did. You were right. I'm here.
All that I will ever need is you.
Well, that's good because, hey, you're stuck with us, you know?
That's right, whether you like it or not.
I like it.
You like
I
it.
love it.
She likes
I love
it.
being a mother. I love it.
We love you very much. Yes, hi. This is Paulina Corey. I need to speak to Jake McKinnon, please. That's impossible. He just left a message for me and left this number. Okay, when did he leave? Really, did he say where he was going? No, all right. No, never mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, baby. How about some din din, huh? Hungry? Let's go. Ugh, getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Are you sure Ellie didn't take her doll upstairs with her?
I could have sworn she left it down here.
Well, we searched everywhere and it's not here, so.
How about behind the couch? Let's see.
Paulina?
Jake, I thought you were in New York.
You don't know when to stop.
Look, Jake, wait, Jake.
Look. You
Jake!
ENG is tonight.
His eyes are so piercing.
A victim's hypnotic testimony.
Oh, no. No, please.
The only key to a kidnapper's identity.
What are you gonna do to me?
An unlikely pair join forces.
We work together to nail this guy.
But I call the shots.
To stop him before he strikes again. This week on Another World, NBC Daytime.
You were pregnant? Hallelujah! God bless all frame women and their itchy noses. We're gonna have a baby. Yes!
You can trust me. You know, I'm not going to
show you any wrong moves.
Now do you see why you have to come to the hypnotist with me?
Tomorrow morning at 9?
Yes.
Then we'll do it. We'll do it here.
This is just more evidence of what's wrong with our relationship.
Oh, sure, if you want to blow it all out of proportion.
Look, you obviously don't trust me. You won't share your life. You won't make a commitment.
All right, but then why don't we talk about what is the real issue here? Why won't Lorna commit?
Oh, come on, I'm not expecting a miracle.
Tell me what you remember most about the cave.
Ryan.
And you care about me?
Very much.
Then tell me who you really are, Ian Rain. And tell me why you've come into our lives.
Couldn't be more wrong. I'm doing everything I can to protect my family.
Right, what was I thinking? I mean, I completely forgot who your role model was. Right? It was Spencer. And he certainly took care of his family, didn't he? With manipulation, with betrayal,
I
with
am
control.
nothing like my father.
And I am nothing like Justine. Let me tell you something. I will never go running back to some man just so I have a roof over my head. Don't kid yourself! Spencer lost his wife. He lost his children. And just like you, he said he was doing it all for love. Hey, can we back up here for a minute? What's going on with you two? Well, a lot. But in a nutshell, Grant is taking his rightful place. He's in our marriage. He's taking over. I'm not getting this. He is obsessed with controlling me, plain and simple. That doesn't sound like Grant. I mean, not what I've seen. Really.
Anxious to prove that Ian is not what he seems. Well, here's your chance.
This is not a game. This guy is dangerous.
Well, we'll find that out tomorrow, won't we?
What are you talking about, we? There's no way you're going anywhere close to the dock.
Oh, I think you can dream about it. Besides, I'll be the one holding the towel.
What?
The towel that you and Ryan are going to use to wipe the egg off your faces. Look, I know I'm right about Ian, and I am going to prove it.
Why don't we give Billy Cooper a call? If this thing gets ugly, I wouldn't mind having a cop around.
Hey, I didn't agree to cops.
Actually, cops are already involved.
I have never felt so much in my life before. What we have, it's not perfect, but it's wonderful. It's something that we can build on.
I don't want to build on a relationship. I want a man who's going to love me now as I am.
I love you. You're the one who can't say it.
That's right, I can't. And I certainly don't need you to coach me how and when to say it. Yes?
I thought that's what you wanted.
No. I want out.
Ian, I didn't hear you coming.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you.
No, I'm fine.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
It wasn't right the way you were taking off. I mean, no explanation, no forwarding address. Come on.
Your boy.
Ryan, it's him.
Okay, all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Freeze! Police! You set me up.
The aspiring aspiring country singer is framed for the murder of his cheating business partner. Matlock is tomorrow on CTV.
If you want to ask me some questions, I suggest you read me my rights. It's a very good idea.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say,
Under one of John's picnics.
Oh, sure.
Well, how were the pies?
Best part of the day.
What?
I mean, the horseshoes were the best part of the day. The pies were merely good. They were not legendary.
Yeah, but Charlene is.
Well, I mean, Charlene's, was a great lady, one of the best, you know.
You know her pretty well, right?
Sure. I almost married her daughter, Josie. That was a long time ago, though.
Well,
You're the only one who can actually identify Ian Rain as being in that ice cave.
So you think he might come after me?
Well, he won't get far if he does.
No, we don't know that. What do we know? For all we know, he's standing right outside
Because
the
I'm
door.
going to keep you safe.
How?
Let me stay here tonight.
Against Mac. He's always had a grudge against Mac. And of course, after what we did to him that Halloween, he's probably really bent on revenge.
You mean the poisoning? That was just a setup.
We made him think he was dying in order to get a confession out of him.
Jay, he was pretty humiliated. He promised to get you back.
So, if he is alive, if he's the one that's trying to take over Corey, well, this whole family is in jeopardy.
I'll do anything I can to help, Rachel. So will Jake.
Sandy, what a surprise.
Hello, Rachel.
Honey, what are you doing here? This is great. You can meet your half-sister, Paulina. Paulina, this is Sandy. Nice Corey.
I can't believe it. I've been wanting to meet you for so long.
Me too. You're everything I've heard about you, and more. You miss Ada a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't get to the service.
Well, you're here now. And with Amanda and Jamie gone, it's nice to have some support.
You can count on me.
I'm sorry I've taken you away from your family. Sit down. Tell me how the kids are.
Oh, well, Alex, you know, is playing soccer.
Oh, so he's happy.
He is. And Maggie? Do you remember what it's like having a teenage daughter?
Any teenager you think you can't survive.
This is even worse. I'm afraid Maggie is taking after her mother.
She's turning into Cecile?
The similarities are scary. They're both very self-centered. It's been tough for Blaine. I don't have to tell you what it's like when a stepchild makes your life miserable.
Yes, well...
Maggie needs to see that living your life to please only yourself does not necessarily make you happy.
Your father would be very proud of you.
I should have been here for you after my father died.
You were in spirit.
Seems like I was always trying to prove myself to Dad. Somehow I always let him down.
No, you didn't. He was very proud of you.
I'm gonna help you beat this takeover attempt. I owe it to my father.
You need to be with Grant.
I don't know if I can be.
Keys! He was looking for keys.
Keys. Keys. Whose keys? Who do they belong to?
His. They belong to Ian. Matt, Corey, and your grandfather took them away from him.
My grandfather?
Carl Hutchins' father. They stole something from Ian's father, and Ian promised he'd get it back.
Whoa, they stole keys?
No. Well, maybe. I'm not sure, okay? All I know is Ian had one from his father, and then he found one more at the Corey's.
And he thinks my father has the third.
He knows he does.
I'm with you, you take me away to another world.
Guys, Titus, you really didn't have to come down here with me.
Well, this Rain character is quite an operator. There's no telling what else he was after.
That's right. We have to stick together on this, Rachel. All of us.
Easy, man. Come on. You don't have to be so rough. She's not a criminal.
Maggie?
Maggie? Who's Maggie? Who the hell are you?
Alexander Corey. And what have you done to my daughter?
Your daughter?
Hi, Daddy. Nice to see